How you going, guys? As you can see, I'm wearing a white t-shirt because I ran out of black ones. Is the audio and everything good? I like how the stream looks. Thanks, man. Just making sure my alarms and that are all set. My bedtime is like just a little bit over an hour. Anyway, I hope this all works. So I got Master Raven notes at the top. White shirt, yeah, man. Luckily it's not wet. Otherwise you see through it. Traitor's like, who are you talking to? The fans. Gotta give the fans what they want. That's it, a see-through shirt. If I hit 1,000 subs, there's a little rope that comes down, I pull it, and a bucket of water comes down, I go like, Demi Moore. That's why I got the braids, man. Just waiting for 1,000 subs. Nah, I've already looked at them. I looked at them while I'm at work. This is probably like me looking at them while playing the game. So I have seen them already. So it's not like a react or anything. I saw them before work because I got up at work for work like 5 o'clock in the morning. Lucky I didn't start waiting for them though, because they didn't come out till like in the morning, didn't they? So much for tomorrow. Anyway, there's tons of changes for Raven. There's fucking heaps. Like, there is a lot. Is the chat box working? It is. Alright. Welcome to check. I didn't even see any of the chat pop up. I mean, I can see you guys talking to me in the Twitch thing. Alright, who are we gonna test this shit on? Obviously on Raven. We'll have to go Raven versus Raven. Now, Raven got heaps of shit, eh? Like, I'm really excited. I don't know if every other character was like this. I had a quick look at Yoshimitsu and Lei Wulong. But to me, the amount of changes that Raven got is pretty much like if Raven was going from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. That to me is like, that's how much of the changes you get. Did you see Katarina? No, I didn't. But I've been hearing stuff. I've been hearing a lot of whinging. Alright, let's see if this works. So I've got the Master Raven changes at the top of the screen. I'm playing on PS4 here for convenience. So if I go down... Ooh, it moves. Alright, so what have we got here? We got during rage, forward 3+4 during hit from the front, down 2. So that's just rage drive. So I think that's just the consistency. Change the opponent's behavior when hit from the side. So if you hit this move from the side, nothing. Unless it means that you hit the opponent in midair on the side. So, like, Raven to me is just all buffs. So, normally you have to hit this move from front on. Like, otherwise it won't work. Not sure why they said it has to be specifically the teleport punch mode, because there's two versions, right? You got this one, which is screw, and this one, which is the bound. But, I'm not sure why they said down to specifically. Other than that, to fix the issue for first hit. Third hit, increase the move's tracking. So this move here, increase tracking. Like, I don't understand. Is there like moments where this move can miss? But the first hit got buffed, man. That means if I land it from the side, like if I sidestep now and do this move, like... Because if you go from the left, right? Like if you go from here... So if I go from here, it won't work. It has to be like, almost like a... You're 30 degrees to each side, but now now it works from side. So if I go perpendicular, I'll get full combos now. So that's a big buff, straight off the bat. Like, it just helps for whiff punishing and shit. Mate, Season 3 updates are free. Only the characters cost money, English Cake. So if you just want to get the update and get all the new bells and whistles, that shit's all free. But yeah, like, Rage Drive to me was just like more of like a bug fix, so I'm not too fussed about that. We'll go down 2-4. So this to me is probably the only nerf Raven got. So it's a natural combo. Wall splats. So I feel like this was expected. So if I go to guard and duck, crouch and guard. So so that's a mid high. The first two hits mid high jails, right? So Raven can't duck, like the opponent can't duck. So same with 2-4, you can't duck on block. They buffed that in season 2 and also made it a wall splat, but it was still -9. So I was like, man, this move's fucking good. They just made it -12 now. So to me, that's just like means that to me it should have been punishable in the first place. So that to me is like they fixed it. They gave it buffs last season and didn't really let anyone punish it. So I could just sort of chuck this out and risk free and get wall splats and stuff. So to me that's just a correction. That's just they fixed it. Because they buffed, like, because you used to be able to duck this. High, right? You duck it. But they buffed it 2 ways and forgot to nerf it. It used to be like that back in Tekken 5 and 6. They took it away in Tekken Tag 2. Where am I up to? So Haze, man, this to me is a good one. Not sure if I can make this bigger. I'll go a little bit lower. Whoops, that's the stretch. Go like this. I mean, it's just all the fucking moves with this transition. So she has that many moves with this transition, right? Like any move with that, they increase this 5+. So that's how quick it is now. So you like, so now they made it 5 frames faster. So to me, that's good. It just means you get like better. You can use it more. No, that does not include reversal. Reversal got its own buff of 16 frames faster. This is separate. This is different. This is just a stance transition. So this will actually be faster now. You could probably make it some little wave dash thing. Something like that. Yeah, well, I never used it. It was viable before, but you're sort of like doing stuff like that. People use it for like throw setups and shit. Because people, usually you do it off, like, the mix-up is you do something like this. So we go, what was it, guard all. So, the idea is it's usually mixed up with some sort of other teleport move. But it's so slow that they could sort of fuzzy and nothing would happen. So now it's like, I can actually mix it up and shit. I would have liked it if you actually went to crouch if you held down or something, so you get like a crouching mix up after, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Still leaves you in standing. Anyway, moving on. So 4-2-3, this one to me is weird. Like, this is completely new, 4-2-3 buff. So 4-2-3 is the 15 frame punish. What can hit on or something? No. So it's natural, mid. Was the 15 frame punish until they introduced this. Now the only reason I think they buffed 4-2-3 is because this came in and took its place. So instead of nerfing down forward 3-3-4, they buffed forward 2-3. So now I've got options. So if I want to knock down 15 frame punish, or I want a +6 on hit 15 frame punish. Man, it leaves you closer now. So this on hit actually leaves them close. So what I'm imagining is it's +6 and it's probably going to be like close enough to do some sort of follow up on hit. So you do 52 damage on top of like 33 or something, right? So that 31 damage into a grab mix up. And that's 80 damage right there. So the only good thing is, mate, do you even play Raven via backdash? You should play Jack. We do have a magic 4. Did you not notice that this got buffed? Oh, that's probably way too slow. We have magic 4-1. That's good enough, man. Don't need that magic fall. You want magic fall? Go play a character with magic fall at Lee Chalon. I've got all these other cool tools to work with now. Anyway, so that to me, like all these are buffs, man. Why is that moving when I move that up and down? That's weird. Ah, right, because it's moving that. I'll move this up. Whoops, that's moving that too. Alright, well, forward 1+2. So this is probably another change. So they made it a screw. They nerfed Shadow 4-2-3. How'd they nerf it, man? What? Are we reading the same, mate? Footback? It's -13. It's a counter hit launcher now. What are you talking about? It's probably a counter hit launcher. Like, mate, this move is safe. Why do you need 2 safe moves? Mate, it's probably going to be like how it used to be, where it used to launch. Remember how it used to launch? It has changed properties on counter hit. So, to me, I think it's going to be a launcher now. Because back in Tekken 6, 6.0, from 6.0 to BR, they nerfed this move. Because this used to be a launcher. So what I'm hoping for is that it became a launcher again. But only on counter hit. So the way it used to launch, it's a similar animation to this. It used to launch like that. I don't know, I'm just speculating, like, based on the old animation. Didn't they buff King? Probably. I'm still gonna beat all the Kings. Looking at you, Mac. Nah, anyway, let's stick to the list. So, where am I up to? Viet Backdash distracting me. So they made this 19 frames faster. Or 19 frames, as opposed to what it used to be. Changed the attack start from 22 to 18. Where's the 22 to 19? Wait, I'm getting confused by my own layout. So, shorten the recovery time for both character and opponent by 3. So they buffed the shit out of this, man. Opponent behavior when hit. So, I don't know what it does now. Knockdown. It probably does... Does Raven even have that animation? I reckon it does the spinning thing now. I don't even know if Raven has one. There's like a spinning animation where they spin around, but they don't get knocked down. Mate, I'm shrinking this for a sec. And then reworking this, because... I can't see shit. And then... just put it there. What's that? Lee's top tier? Raven's got heaps of buffs. Now where the hell am I? I haven't got much time, guys. I gotta go through this real quick. 4 1+2. So Raven 4 1+2 got buffed. Fuck, I gotta pull this across. That's why. What? Keep clicking shift. Alright. So 4 1+2 got buffed. So that's just going to be new combo potential. I'm not sure what you can do with it, but what we're looking at the other day is you can't even do stuff like this right now. So it drops. So what I'm thinking is that the frame buff from 22 to 19 just means you can sort of like land it off jabs and stuff at least. It'd be pretty cool if you could do something like that, but we'll find out on the day. Recovery time on the move when it hits is by 3 frames, probably as well for combo potential, just so you can do stuff after. It also turned into a screw attack, just things like that. I think they just made it so it's a single hit screw, to be honest. Down, forward, 3, just 1 frame buff, so not much to talk about that. Just means you get some new frame traps. Where's me thing? Down, forward, 3. That's just this move. I just made it from 16 to 15. Down 4. So counter hit. Doesn't do anything on counter hit. So I don't know what animation I'll give it on counter hit. Where it'll be a knockdown, or you know that one where they stub their toe and they grab their toe like Dragunov's down 2 on counter hit. So I'm not sure. It'd be cool if it's like this. But I don't think it will. I think they'll give it a different animation on counter hit sort of thing. Puts you in crouch, so it's sort of like on counter hit probably gives you a deadly mix-up or something. I'd prefer them to be standing and give me a mix-up on counter hit. What else? Down back 2-1, got damage buff, reduced the strength of the pushback and made the move easy to land. So pushback just means just stuff like that. So now the damage buff means that that might do more damage now in a combo, not too much more. More damage is always welcomed anyway, like, I can't say no. I would never say no to more damage. There's no reason not to have it. Back 4-4, first hit. First hit. Reduce strength of the pushback and made the move easier to land. See, this to me means, like, how's that not easier to land? Maybe. Maybe they're both referring to like airborne. That could be it too. I know at max range, like especially against bigs, you can't convert sometimes. Let's see if I get an example. Like you can just like whiff. Mr. Adam Zero, how you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. It's just, yeah, it's easy to land for me. I suppose it just means it's just got a better chance of landing. But the big one for back 4-4 to me is the damage buff for the second hit. So it's 11, and the next one is, what is it? The 13, that became 19 damage. So straight up, all combos that use back 4-4 pickup just got a damage buff. So that just means that most of Raven's staples just got a lot more damage. Not too much. What's that? Fucking... What are we talking here? 6 at 50%, so 19%. So about 6 to 10 if they round up. So it'll be plus 4 more damage, which is a fair bit. 3 to 4 more damage is a fair bit. That stuff will add up. Yeah, about 3 to 4 damage. Reduce the strength of the pushback. Yep, blah blah blah. Alright, we'll move on. Back towards, so this one the Viet Backdash complained about, but to me it's like cup half full, cup half empty. To me, I'm looking at the counter hit thing. Viet Backdash is looking at the nerf to make it minus 13. I guess that explains their playstyles. Viet Backdash is probably more safer Raven compared to me. I like to fucking go hard. What I'm hoping it's the old where this used to launch on counter hit. And you could get like that or something. So I'm hoping it is. If it's not, then I still don't think it's that bad. What's back turn forward 2 and block? I'm pretty sure it's safe. Mr. Adam probably knows. We'll find out. Pretty sure it's safe. Yeah, it's like safe. So that's all you need to know. It's safe. What else is there? So to me, it's like, in order to make it minus 12 means that the counter hit must mean something as well. And they changed the damage to 17. The full string was minus 7. Now it's minus 12 on block. Punished people who wanted to challenge you immediately when you wanted to blind game them with the first hit, so now it's a big danger if you finish string. Yeah, but the reward is so much higher now, potentially. I'm looking at the fact that it's like what, -13, boo-hoo. If you get like a launcher, I'm gonna be laughing. I'll eat the -13 punish. There's plenty of moves in back turn that you can use to challenge opponents for pressing buttons anyway. Anyway, so back turn, what's this? Back turn toward enemy back 3. Change the frame advantage when blocked from +5 to +3. I don't know, this was +5 and block. Oh no, it's this move. My bad. I'm talking about this move. Choose this between character. See, I don't even use this move, man. They nerfed the move I don't even really use. It's a good move, I just don't use it. I just don't feel like my opponents have got to that stage where it's even useful. Nah, Japan uses it. People in Japan use it heaps at high level. It's because people in Australia are just not like thingamabob. No one respects back turn and shit. Which is probably why you're complaining about this move getting bloody -13 anyway. This move was great. It was like a guard breaker. He set it up until like can't hit strings and shit. It's slow and high, but no one presses buttons. Like if you do this into this, you fuck people up. And then they, like, people attack and they don't realize it's not their turn yet because it's +4. It used to be +5. It's still +3, which is pretty good. Let me see something. Yeah, that's a counter hit. I wonder what happens with that move. I wonder if they mean like their behavior changes when moves land as counter hit is different for the whole string. I'm wondering now. Alright. Here's some cool stuff though. Alright, up forward 4 men. You can now cancel into a back turn. Similar how you can cancel this. So it's like that, I'm happy. So you go up forward 4, and then you go up forward 4, back turn, cancel. So now there's 3 options. Options are always good. You can never have enough options. Forward 2, change the frame advantage when blocked from +5 to +3. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. So, I don't know what that is, it's just means there's less pushback and less plus on block. I mean, you're still +3. Maybe it just means the opponent might consider trying to do something like when people block Kazumi's running 2, even though it's minus. So to me, it's like I'd have to play around with it when it actually comes out to see how much of the pushback change. It's not like they can punish you anyway, but I feel like in order to use it as like a frame trap, the pushback on this move is... Oh, I've got a repeat action. If I go like this... I mean, from that distance, most opponents don't want to challenge from +5 anyway. So I feel like by having him closer and only +3, it will encourage the opponent to attack or something, and then I feel like, let's say they jab. Oh, hang on. If I go like this. Like, you gotta look at the moves together as a thing, right? And then you do like that when they run in. Because there's 15 frames now as well. So just little things like that, I guess. Because they gotta close the gap, and usually moves, they have to close the gap include frames to move in, and also long range moves are slow. So you could probably just do that and chuck it out and catch someone coming in, sort of thing. Sort of like how Kazumi does like running 2 into just generic 4 and gets the counter hit. Where are we up to? Again, that's just something that would probably make more sense on the day it comes out. Pause circle forward 1. Hey Scarlet, there you go, man. Change attack start from frame 19 to frame 16. So they made it faster. And that's probably because now it's in a combo. Because if you go like that, right, it's like very hard to land. So 3 frames faster probably just means you have better chance to like land it in a combo. And that's mainly because of the string, because they got this new string that I'll talk about later. Wait, doesn't it mean a completely different move, not forward forward 2? Forward forward 2 is -12, isn't it? No, forward forward 2. This is forward forward 2. Wait, what are we talking about? Forward forward 2. That's not -12. I don't know. I don't think that's -12. No, husband. 442 is minus 30. It's a typo. So wait, does that mean it got buffed to like minus +3 on block? Wait, what the fuck? Is it like one of those distance dependent things where it's like... Is it the right move? I think they mean a different move. What do you fucking think they mean then? What's +5 and +3? Now I'm fucking curious. Is that +5? Well, maybe it's back 1 then. And that's still good. As long as it's plus anyway. Probably move I should probably use more often. Well, now I sound like an idiot because I'm like, yeah, 442 has always been +3. See, I don't know frames. Hey, just fake it till you make it, right? Core circle forward 1. So they changed the damage. So the start frame from 9 to 16, probably for combo potential. Damage went from 19 to 17. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move lands as a normal hit or counter hit. And change the input window for QCF1 3+4 from 22 frames to 27. Yeah, that's it, man. They'll just play by feel. I'm not sure why. Nerfing this though, so like doing this, does that mean you can't pick up anymore? Or do I have to do something like that where I go... How sick would it be that you can't do this anymore, right? Because that's pretty tight already. It's like 5 frames slower. So in order to like overcome that nerf, you gotta do... Wait, what is it? And then do that, like, you know? Because isn't that increased like by 5 frames now? So that's your 5 frames difference. So you get some style points. Yeah, but QCF1-2 is shit. It's not gonna be a combo. Nah, that'll be garbage. Well, it depends on what the QCF1-2. I'd rather still go for a full combo. Well, I'd rather get a full combo. And then, like, wall carry or something. But, like, I reckon that's what you gotta do now. Like, if you land this on counter hit, like, you can almost do it now. There you go, look at that, books. There's your 5 frames difference adjustment. So the 5 frames you lose to go into haze, make up with that. Maths, man. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty tight. I don't know how I did it before now. There you go. There you go, so they, like, I don't know. We'll have to look at it when it comes out. But if that's the new staple, that'd be sick. If it's not the new staple, it'll be my new staple, so I can be sick. That's all I care about, man. I want more teleports in my combos. So they nerfed the transition from that to that. But they also made this 3 frames faster. So it's going to take a bit of playing around. There'll be like a bit of adjusting to the timer, but not too much. They probably did it because of this move. So there's a new follow-up to Core Circle Forward 1, which is Core Circle Forward 1-2. Can't really demonstrate it, but if you look at the trailer, it's the move they play in the trailer. Look, the follow-up looks like this. It's like this and that almost, but with the right hand. So looks like it's just for wall carry, high wall splat. We'll have to play around with it. Having a high wall splat looks good. Actually, Viet backdash is right. It's pretty much like Julia's running 2-1, so you have to use quarter circle forward too. But if you can do it from crouch dash, sorry. Okay, I'm tired. Anyway, but yeah, like if you can do it from crouch dash and stuff, you know, it will be a good wall carry ender after screw. And if it's a higher wall splat, I don't know if that means you can like land this easier on the wall too, like a double back turn 3+4. But again, it's something we'll have to play around with when the patch comes out. So wall rising 3+4, this to me was a surprise. They've made this a screw attack now. It's a pretty good homing move from while standing. Very good if you don't want to... Hang on. Where the hell did everything go? Does that fit on the screen? So while rising 3+4, that's the homing move. So I'm not sure... Like... I imagine it's like a counter hit launcher screw as well. But it's a pretty big hit. 23 damage. I'm not sure, man. Maybe to catch people that are hop kicking and shit, you could screw them. Shorten the recovery time after the move hits by 5 frames. That's probably just so you can convert it a bit easier. Change the opponent's behavior when hit. Again, it's probably because now it's a screw attack. It follows the screw attack rule. Yeah, it's already a super good Oki tool. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just confused. Like, to me, this is a huge buff. Like, you can do stuff like this. The old... I don't know if you know about this one via backdash, but... The old frame trap where you go... If I get Raven to actually not get up random all the time. So this is the classic, where if you land it... Oh. So usually cartwheel's guaranteed, and then... Maybe it's not Raven. Bloody Raven, but you can get like a launcher at certain angles. There you go. Sort of thing like that. No, I don't really know. Mate, go do yourself a favour, Big Dark Dash. Watch some of my YouTube tutorials that don't exist. Just watch some of my YouTube videos. A Raven could be the best. No practice mode, crew? There's a buff to practice mode. They're updating the shit out of it next update. That doesn't work in Season 2, but it'll work now in Season 3. What's that? The patch? This works, man. You just gotta know what it works off. Just have to time it and stuff. But yeah, they're like adding practice mode changes and shit in the next update with Leroy Smith. What else is this? So change the opponent's behavior on hit. Change the move to send the opponent spinning when it hits midair. So that's the screw attack, right? So that will screw now. Decrease the distance between the character and opponent when the move is blocked or landed as a counter hit. Ah, so that's what you mean by the buff, right? So Doomsday is just pointing out that they've actually increased the hit knockback on the on hit. So that means that it still knocks down, I imagine, because this one hits him close, right? This one sort of seems to like knock them really far away, depending on distance. So they probably create a vacuum effect, sort of like core circle forward 4 and block sort of thing. It's now possible to cancel the move while rising 3+4 and shift to face. That's sick, man. It's gonna be like this. Damn, Teresa got me. Wait, who was asking me about Pepsi Max creaming soda? They were handing it out for free. Do I want to drink this garbage or what? Anguish cake, mate. What do I do? Pepsi Max creaming soda. They were handing it out for free out the front of Coles. Just smells like creaming soda. I don't even like creaming soda. What? I don't understand, man. I don't know what Pepsi Max is doing. I like Pepsi Max because it tastes like Pepsi Max. And then they're like releasing Pepsi Max Vanilla, Pepsi Max Raspberry, Pepsi Max Cream and Soda. Why are they trying to make it taste like other shit? If I want to drink this shit, I'll go buy a creaming soda. Or I'll buy a red Fanta. This is fucking garbage. This tastes like cream. Hang on, let me check. Maybe I need to shake it up before I drink it. Nah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I'll get the rest. Hey, Therese, you have the rest. I don't want it. I like the classic Pepsi Max. I don't know what I just had. My brain is so confused. It's like the initial 0.1 seconds goes Pepsi Max, and the rest is just like, what the fuck is wrong with my brain? My taste buds are getting trolled. Anyway, so back to the back to what we're looking at. So, what the fuck, man? While standing 3+4, cancel on the back turn. That's sick. That just means no, I didn't rate it via backdash. I still stand by my statements. Like I don't know. I just don't like it. I like Pepsi Max, so to me it's like I don't want to change shit. While standing 3+4 is a big nerf. Why is it a big nerf? That it like screws? What's the nerf? Decrease the distance between opponent on move or on hit. But we just decreased it, right? Does that just mean that your opponent can punish more, right? Because I remember Sydney were convinced that it was safe, but it's just the pushback thing. What pushback? There's no pushback. Pushback on block. Maybe it's like this now. It's like it sucks you in, maybe. It's probably gonna suck him in like a core circle forward 4. A 14 minus 14 heavy mid while standing. But they didn't make it more while. I know it's unsafe, but they didn't make it much more. I think, to me personally, I like the idea that it's like this now, but faster. Because this move comes out much faster, right? So, you know how this move, you can do this into like that sort of shit? Well, now you've essentially got this into back turn mix-ups. Just depends on how fast it is, you know? So I'm looking at it like that. You don't really rate those back turn transitions. I don't know, I like them. You can always let it rip. To me, I feel like it's a faster version to come out. I'd much rather kill slice at left first crouch dash without being minus 40. Yeah, that's true. I feel like my answer to sidestepping is just this. It's like you just do it enough and it'll like it sort of tracks because you're dashing in, sort of thing, you know. And then I also do like this and like crouch cancel like 3-3 and shit. It beats the first two. Spinnery is a bit iffy, but they can duck. That's true. I don't know. We'll find out anyway. To me, it's exciting because there's like a mixed bag of stuff. So there's a heap of things to play with. Like, I feel like the idea is just freeze them up and then you just go in. But like, I'm a pretty unsafe, risky Raven player. I like to just, you know, I'm a pretty momentum-based Raven player. Because a lot of people are angry about the 4-1 nerf. and I was just like, I don't care. I don't really. I feel like I'm 90% for landing these things anyway. None of your Ravens got buffs. Yeah, I feel like, to me, when I look at this list, I just go, man, where's the nerfs? Like, I'm like, this is the only nerf, and to me, it's not really a nerf because it's -12. I'm gonna go for the wall splat for a -12. I can't even duck it, assuming it still jails. Alright, what do we got? See, this one here as well. Right, so that's while standing 3 + 4. This one, I don't think it's as good as it sounds. Like, it's funny because I'm all like, oh man, look at these buffs and shit, but I'm gonna be realistic, and I'm gonna say it's not like FR. How do I move this? Because it's like, so crouch dash 3 + 4. They've increased the recovery time by 9 frames, or like decreased it, so it recovers faster. I don't think, I'm like, I'm Mr. Adam. If it's like the FR version, which is, I don't know if it's worth key charging. So, for those of you that haven't played the arcade version of Raven before console, once upon a time, this was guaranteed. You could land this guaranteed off that crouch dash. Whether the 9 frames makes it fast enough for that to happen again, I'm not sure. It depends how fast that recovery is. But once upon a time, like, you could do this off your crouch dash for free. You literally had a hell sweep that lands rage up, but people complained it was too strong. Do you know what version got nerfed? The version was the pre-build Miguel Lee build. It was the Miguel Lee build because no, it wasn't. It was Eddie Gordo build. So, because I entered a tournament where Lee and Miguel were available, and then the next time I entered that tournament, it was the Eddie build. There you go. Alchemist confirmed it was the Eddie build. Because Alchemist was there when I was there too, and we both found out the same way. So you couldn't land Rage Art in the Eddie build anymore. There was a few changes in that person. You know, if they were passionate for that build, never released. So we can speculate. To me, I think it's good because I really hate committing to this whole string. I'm not a fan. I like the classic version where, you know, you could just go for the hit. You want the old down forward 3 + 4 back without the rage up. Me too. I want this into like that guaranteed and stuff. I hate committing to the fucking. I hate committing to that. I would prefer to, like, you know, do stuff like that. If the rage out hits as well, that's a bonus. But I'd just be happy enough to get guaranteed like follow-ups off my hell sweep. And I'm assuming that's what they've done. Decrease the duration that attacks hitbox by 1 frame. I guess that's just to make it less meaty. So I guess people getting caught like on tech traps and shit. 1 frame, I don't know how much that would. I don't even know if I'll notice it. I probably will, but it's probably small enough for me to go, oh, maybe I was just off by 1 frame. So I don't know. But there's no point for down forward 3 + 4 cannon launching in this. But it's still a launcher. You mean like there was no point landing it? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I never use it too. There's no reason, right? Always committed. Always committed. Alright, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I would never ever go. So if it was a count hit, I wouldn't even fucking know. So Mr. Adam's right. So now that you can just go for the first hit and then go for like a sweep or something for your damage, that way you can sort of counter hit, confirm on hit. I wonder if any Raven players know that's like a counter hit launcher. Like, unless you know. Does that mean I can get Rage Drive off this too? Like, the new Rage Drive buff? I wonder what considers, fuck, I can't do shit. Rainbows get some really nice buffs, but they always come at a steep cost. I don't know what the cost is in this one. This is weird. If the cost was -1224, then I'm happy. For me, it's like all buffs. I'm happy. Viet Backdash. I guess it's like Adam's saying, because Viet Backdash is like, man, this Raven sucks. And I'm just like, man, this Raven's awesome. So I'm loving it. See, this one here, this is a huge one for me too. So the recovery on the reversals got increased, no, decreased. 16 frames, man. Like, I already land this shit into counter hit traps all the time, so I don't know. I feel like that's gonna fuck me up unintentionally because I'm too used to like. So that comes out faster now. 16 frames, man. So that's pretty big. Everyone has a bit. Maybe you guys just gotta start getting in touch with your crazy side, you know? Gonna have to get a little bit more ham. And then when they nerf or buffer again, back to in Season 4, you guys will be like, know how to go a little bit crazy. Consider it like you guys are learning to go ham. What has Tishimon said for this patch? Because I remember him looking at the last one and going, this is good. He said he agrees with the Phantom. So the Phantom and Tishimon said it's good. Yeah, man, these are all my favourite moves too. Does that mean I'm shit at Tekken? Maybe I'm a crazy person. I just haven't jumped over any tables and shit yet. Or said some bad tweets. Maybe I'm not that crazy after all. Where's Yiggs? Let the Yiggs know that at the next tournament I'll try and jump over the PS4 setup and smash all the table. I'll come and jump over the table instead of going around it. Maybe I've been the Phantom all along and I just don't know. I just have to like, try jumping over a table one day. I saw someone in the Raven Discord saying like, does that mean both sides for this? I feel like if they buffed one, it's going to be the other one too. Oh, that will be 16 frames faster no matter what. You could be the next Go Attack. But that guy's a Roger Jr., man. He wants me to go to his house, man. I don't know if I want to go to Korea. Would be cool to get some one-on-one lessons though. I like the patch anyway. For me, it's a thumbs up. It's a, you know, Ravenboy likes. Yiggs digs. It's a Yiggs digs from Ravenboy. Alright. You want to unleash your inner fan, you just have to start throwing pads. Yiggs dick. Yiggs dick. Kappa. Damn. Hope not. But man, I want to keep going, but I gotta go to bed soon. I gotta go back to work again tomorrow. I feel like it's gonna be good. I feel like it's gonna be good. I think a lot of the combo potential is gonna change as well. I don't know what it's gonna be like though, but I still don't know what combo this is gonna be for. Like, what would you even learn this after? Does anyone have an idea what you'd land this move off in a combo? First circle forward one, counter hit. Yeah. Oh, it's like what? 25 damage. $23 damage versus 21 damage. Did they buff the recovery is increased by decreased by 5 frames on That and the 4-1 plus will be good after a long balcony break, otherwise don't know. Oh yeah, this after a balcony break would be good. Because this is 24 damage. 23 damage. Oh, this is still better, man. So I'd go for the bigger damage. Like, personally, I'd like to go the Geese Howard stage with these two moves and see if I can get, like, all the way to the other thing. Hang on, guys. Hey, Chima, 42,000. 4,200, mate. Thank you very much for the follow, eh? Appreciate it. It will screw hop kickers. But I like, I don't know, I just feel like this will float hop kickers too. So I don't know. Like, some of these changes could be just quality life changes for, you know, like people trying to pick up Raven as well. So maybe like more experienced and veteran players just look past it and not even care, sort of thing. I'm curious though. I'm like, the thing about while standing 3+4 to me the most is just that you can cancel on the back turn. Like that to me. Damn, Raven get known. I don't know. Like, that to me is the most interesting part about while standing 3+4. That you can cancel it in the back turn. But anyway. Did the 2-4 buff get mentioned on the last patch notes? Do you reckon there could be like potential stealth buffs or nerfs that just aren't mentioned? Haze? Just making sure that I got all these back. 4. Oh, that one. What? Back 4. Ah, that's that one. That would be cool. I still yet to land it in my locals, man, because people just poke it, like press buttons. Something like that. Sick tech trap, some shit. Back towards 3+4. Back 10. Up forward 3. Down forward 3. And up forward 3+4. Oh, just that one. I don't know, I think I'll have a lot of fun on day one anyway, just finding out new stuff. I'm gonna have a good time, I think. Like... I'm not sure, like QCF1, right? QCF1 2 to me is sort of like into that follow-up. I suppose it always, it's like what Viet Backdash said, it's like running, Julia's running 2-1. So you'll get that, it's gonna hit higher after a combo, which I don't think Raven really has outside of back 3+4. Sometimes you don't know if it's gonna be a 4-1 or if it's gonna be a 4-4-3, 4-4-4. So I think like it's like a quality of life change, if anything. Like you get enough of these things. It's gonna be like that, right? That's pretty much the string. So it'll be like a quality of life change, I think. Yeah, 4-1+2 has better recovery. I think it was like 3 frames. Where was it? And I think that's just to make it be able to land in combos better. Because right now you can't even land it off a jab in a combo. It will drop. Can't really land it after launches or screw attack. So 3 frames, like decrease the recovery time as well on hit. So you can move 3 frames earlier. yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got time for. I gotta go to bed in 10 minutes. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. I don't know if anyone else is streaming that you want to raid. One of the other lads. Just a quick one tonight because I'm still on work. I just thought I'd chuck it in. The patch comes out on Aiken stream. Alright, we'll raid Aiken. The patch comes out on fucking Tuesday, right? September 10th, is that correct? So that's my last day of work. If it comes out on the Tuesday, I'll finish work that night around, it'll be like 7 o'clock AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So the next time I'll be streaming will be that, and I'll be booking in the Raven and Safina. I'll be trying out Safina as well. That'll be the next time I'm probably on, eh? But, I'll see you next time, eh? We'll raid Aiken. Say good day to Aiken. Yeah, man. We'll have some Safina lobbies. Lab some Raven. But yeah, it'll be a pretty good day of streaming when we come back. But yeah, I gotta go to sleep. Is it Aiken P2? Pretty sure that's it. Alright, it's got us for picture. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Say good day to Aiken. I'm going to bed. I'll see you in a week.